Jayanti Natarajan, you know what is striking about this particular scam is the scale of it. We have the Indian Navy, the Maharashtra State Electricity Board, the Indian Railways, the Central Insecticide Board, the Department of Revenue, and these charges came as far back as May 2009. In fact, you heard Brinda Kharat there saying, in fact, it was known in 2007, in fact. That's when the CBI inquiry was instituted against Dow Chemicals. Why is the government taking so long to act?
Well, yes, I think that it's very important for government to act with expedition in matters like this. And I'm very sure that no stone is being left unturned by the government, Sagarika, to ensure that those who are corrupt will be brought to justice and that we get to the bottom of this entire issue. However, with regard to the timeline, I think only government will be able to answer. I'm very sure that all steps are being taken by the government. I only want to add that with regard to the title of your program, that there are undoubtedly many corrupt officers, but there are many excellent bureaucrats as well, just as there are good and bad politicians. But the difference is that politicians, I think, are more subject to public scrutiny, whereas the bureaucrats are not, in the sense that they stay in office more or less until their retirement, whereas politicians get booted out every 5 years. So I think there ought to be more concern and a great expediency in getting to the bottom of this.
But the argument could be made, Jayanti Natarajan, that the bureaucrat only does what his boss does. But let me come back to that question. I'll get a reaction in from Shailaja Chandra. Before that, I'll go to Ravi Shankar Prasad. Ravi Shankar Prasad, can you really lay this at the UPA's door? 4 of the instances of corruption that have come to light happened in the time of the NDA. Money was transferred over a period of 6 years, 2000 to 2006, for placing 215 orders. And 4 of these corruption charges happened during the rule of the NDA.
Well, Sagarika, let's put the facts in the right perspective. I have got the copy of the letter of Meera Shankar, India Ambassador in USA. And what does it say? That the report of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act was published on 10th of May 2009. And she wrote the letter on 11th of May 2009. There was a proper confirmation by the companies concerned in the report that these payments have been made by us. Therefore, a formal official communication of ownership of this bribery was made by the government of USA to this report. That factual clarification needs to be appreciated. What I'm worried about is, why should the release by BJP await the governmental action? Why do you ask that question very rightly? Why shouldn't the action would have taken place in, say, June itself, July itself? Why should the government await the nod of CVC to start into action? These are disturbing questions. Don't segregate between Netas and Babu. What is worrisome is...
Let me get a reaction in from Jayanti Natarajan.
American companies are...
To your earlier point,
I would like to answer Mr. Prasad by saying that there can be no timeline that is dictated by the BJP or by somebody else. What is important is that the government will take action. We must appreciate, and without any defense, it's totally indefensible. Without any hint of defending those who are corrupt, the fact is that there is a rule of law in this country. May 2009, there has to be an inquiry instituted. There has to be an inquiry that is followed up thereafter, and action can be taken only then. All those procedures are, I am very confident, well underway. It's not an agenda for a press conference that we say, why were we silent from May 2009? These are politically very glamorous sound bites.
Okay.
But in terms of legal steps and measures that need to be taken,